We're back, bitches. Turn it on.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
Short hiatus.
Unplanned but necessary.
Yes.
Life got in the way.
Sure
So first and
did.
foremost, cheers. He's sitting like such an idiot.
Yeah, he is.
For today's meal, as you may notice, we have one less very noticeable person. She's going to be arrivederciing us and buonasera us for a while, I imagine.
Oh my God,
But
yeah.
she's not back yet. So it's the two of us. And at first I wanted to like have food that we can't eat because of our Google girl. Mm-hmm. But then it was like, nah, I'm not going to be mean. But we are eating food that she wouldn't be able to eat right now. The first and the foremost is what my interpretation of this video that I saw of this Israeli chef, or I don't know if he's a chef, but like he has cooking videos and like he's incredible.
Yeah.
But he called it the salad sweat. But it's basically grated up veggies like cucumbers and tomatoes and very finely minced peppers and grated red onion, feta, and chopped olives with lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper. It doesn't look very pretty, but it is absolutely delicious. It's okay, Jeff.
It's basically like a chunky gazpacho.
Right.
Yeah.
Without the bread, although the bread is on
Yeah.
the side. We then have a Seabass Tartare of sorts. It has nectarine, serrano pepper, chives, lemon juice, white balsamic vinegar, salt, capers. Oh, and this also has fresh oregano. Then, when I was getting the fish, I looked down at Whole Foods. They have these like trays of like specialty like preserved fish. And this brand has these little peppers that are stuffed with anchovies, and I love them. Only they didn't have them.
Oh,
They
okay.
did have the white anchovies and garlic though. So I picked up the peppers from the olive bar and made them myself.
Oh, nice.
And then we have pita bread that has been toasted with a ton of olive oil, za'atar, and salt.
Yum.
And essentially the meal, we do have spoons as a just in case, but it's meant to be like tear up the pita and dip.
Yeah.
And then we're drinking a little matua for the soul. Thank you for the baby shower because I am stocked.
And for dessert,
And for dessert, we have a caramel panna cotta, also from Whole Foods.
courtesy of the Whole Foods.
Yes.
Sweet. Dig right in.
Wow. Honestly, I could be happy with just that plate of pita.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so. When Aicu sent me that she wanted to do this, it was also because she saw that I had also liked the video. Mm-hmm. Probably that day is when I saw the video, or maybe the day prior. But when I was watching him make it, my mouth was salivating at the thought because growing up, I was like a little bit of a picky eater. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's very embarrassing to be honest.
That's like beige food.
Yeah, I really loved, like, we would go to restaurants, all I would eat was either Caesar salad or fettuccine alfredo. That was literally all I would order.
That's here though.
Right.
You didn't really order that. I feel like in Israel you would eat like schnitzel.
Sure. Yeah, same. Same. But still, I loved dipping bread in the juices of salad, and I still enjoyed, like, my mom would literally pick cucumbers out of salads for me because that was the only vegetable that I wanted to eat in the salad. But I liked it with the flavorings of the other vegetables. I just didn't want to eat the other vegetables. And so when I'm watching him like make it, I was literally salivating because I've just always been an absolute fucking freak for the bottom of the salad bowl.
I mean, we've done it more than once where we've taken shots of the salad juice.
Hell yeah, dude. It's literally all I want.
It's so good.
So good. It's so refreshing. It's so saucy. Wait, did you mention that there's feta in here?
I think so.
Did you mention that there's olives in here?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Quite positive, as a matter of fact. And the pita is so good. It is soaked, drenched in olive oil.
But that olive oil on the pita is just really bringing it home for me. Now I'm dying to try the tartare.
It's good.
I love me a tartare, and I love sea bass. It's like a very high up there favorite fish of mine.
My goal was to do it with tuna, but there was only one tuna fillet. It smells a little fishy, but then it's very, very mild.
Not gonna lie, it did smell a little fishy when I came in here, but now that I think of it, maybe it was
It could be the anchovies.
the anchovies, yeah. Because anchovies, they're tiny, but they are goddamn mighty.
Yeah, they're very good though.
They pack a punch, a stringent scent.
Oh my God, I'm so happy right now.
Same, so happy. So, did you hear about Perez Hilton?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
That he hurt himself.
Well,
Did he die?
no,
Oh.
but hold on.
Like on a live or something.
He went on live on TikTok, I think, and was physically harming himself and was having like a
psychotic episode?
a very bad psychotic episode. Several neighbors and people that were watching the live called the police, and the police, in trying to like de-escalate it, weren't going to like force him out of the house, so they were just trying to like calm him, and were trying to like slowly. They were out there for like hours trying to like.
Doesn't sound like Miami PD.
Not at all. But we're talking about a wealthy, famous white person, so.
Yeah.
Apparently they were like outside of his house for hours trying to de-escalate until finally they were able to like have him come out and they were able to like take care of him, or like take him somewhere. Thankfully, no kids, nobody else was in the house.
He was alone.
But they could see, like on the live, you could see him like covered in blood. When the cops arrived, they saw him from a window covered in blood. And like on the one hand, it's not on the one hand. This is devastating and it's really, really sad, period. No ifs, buts, or ands.
I think there's an and.
There's an and. And he would have had a fucking field day about somebody.
He would have been terrible if somebody else did that.
He would have been, I mean, I would say that when Britney was postpartum fucking suffering, he was probably one of the nastiest fucking people about her.
Yeah. Her, Lindsay, all of them.
So do you think that this is like karma?
No. No, it's not karma. He did it to himself. It didn't
Right.
happen to him.
Right.
Honestly, a very cynical part of me thinks that maybe it was like a cry for attention, literally,
Yeah.
because he has become quite irrelevant.
Quite.
I don't know. I mean, it's sad that a person is in that position. It is awful that he chose to.
Do that online for people to see and witness and be traumatized from.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel bad because it's awful. I feel bad for his family.
Yeah.
He is not a great person. To be fair though, like right around the time where I was living in LA, that was a website that I visited every single day.
In older sister fashion, you were the person that introduced me to his website. And I would go on it from time to time, but I think that when I was first, when you first showed it to me, I was really young. I was probably, when you
You were like
moved-
13.
Yeah. So I didn't know a lot of the people that he was even talking about, to be honest with you. And a lot of times when I would go on there, I was like, honestly, lost. But
the way that I am right now with like half of the people that are supposedly famous,
Right.
I've never heard of them.
right, like who? Do you have any examples?
Why would I remember their names?
But I just do remember him being an absolute fucking piece of shit about the people that I did know. Like, I remember even when I was younger, like, part of me wanted to laugh because I was like,
Yeah, he had like a very sassy way about him that
right.
was borderline likable, and he was being endorsed left and right by everything and everyone. Obviously, he had haters because he, again, not a great person.
Yeah.
I feel like when your success is based on the downfall of other people, and his is like blatant downfall, then maybe get your success and then shift elsewhere, you know? Like,
Partly
make
why
amends.
partly why he's so irrelevant, because when he stopped having anything like smart to say about anybody that was still in the spotlight, he became irrelevant. He was literally just preying on people's downfall, and that was what made him successful.
To be fair, a lot of the people that he was preying on are also not very
Relevant anymore?
in the news anymore.
Fair. Fair, but that's for other reasons.
Yeah.
Like, Brittany, poor thing, was really taken advantage of,
Goodness
and
gracious.
genuinely, like, poor fucking person. Lindsay Lohan made a comeback for herself, but
Love Lindsay.
I'm sure she still has a lot of brokenness inside and a lot of trauma from all the shit that she's endured over the years. Jessica Simpson, I think, poor thing, also. When you think of her reality show with Nick Lachey, like Newlyweds, was it?
Uh-huh. What do I think of?
Sure, what do you think about?
Oh no, because there's literally two things that I think of when I think of Newlyweds. Genuinely don't really remember the show.
Okay.
There's two things though.
Okay.
Very special, iconic moments that happened in that
Chicken
show.
of the Sea.
Chicken of the Sea was like a
Iconic.
the earth stood still for a sec.
Yes, truly. Truly.
That, and like I remember there being a whole conversation about like dropping the kids off at the pool.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I'd ever heard that euphemism.
Same. Same, and it made history. That is why she's so iconic, because she
was so unserious. She was just so cute and like living.
Yeah. Adorable. But
like things made sense in her head.
I don't even know how old she was. Like, I wonder how old she was.
We don't have a Google girl.
No, but I have my computer, so hold on. How old?
How old was JS? Come, Baba. Come. Can you jump? It's too closed off for you. Come. Up. Good boy.
Because I saw a clip the other day where she where it's from the show.
Taking another one.
And she calls Nick and she's like, I just bought a piece of lingerie and I didn't realize like what the price tag was because it didn't have a price tag in the store. I paid, I gave them my credit card, I just left the store and I'm looking at the receipt and it says that it's $700 something. And poor thing, like he's talking to her like she's an idiot. And like she's being made to look like a dumbass on the show, but I'm just like, poor thing, like this girl is 22 years old.
Very sheltered.
22 years old. Tiny little baby. God knows that when I was 22 years old, I made mistakes like that. I was like, oh, I didn't think it would be that expensive. And then I wind up paying
$700 for
$700 for a fucking bra.
You know?
So, I mean, honestly, nobody should go through any kind of public mental health crisis that is really, really
Awful.
sad and awful. And I think that Perez Hilton kind of had it coming for him.
May he get the help that he needs.
Amen.
So a lot of things have happened in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Personally, the most important one has been that I have now been going on, it's going to be 4 weeks on 2 weeks pay. And it's cool. Like, obviously I am not starving.
Right.
I've budgeted prior, but
Good job. You're not one to budget.
if there is not one thing that I'm entirely YOLO about is my spending. But it's also because I'm a firm believer that whatever I spend will come back to me.
Yeah. I think that is a really good way of not being afraid of losing money. Because it will come back.
Everything I spend will come back to me. But yeah, because like just payroll,
Right.
the way that it's been. Like literally last Friday, I was like, fuck yeah, it's my first paycheck from my new job. I open the fucking app, I'm like, oh.
Because it was for like not
Granted,
even a whole week.
It was for 1 week, 1 whole week. To be fair, that 1 whole week is still a very respectable amount of money.
Right.
So I can't wait for next Friday.
And that's like less than 2 weeks away.
Much less.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, it's a week away.
Yeah.
We're already basically on Thursday.
We're basically, it's basically already the weekend. And how are you liking your new job?
I love it. So it's funny too because like this past week I've been with them quite a bit, like him and his wife. And there was a whole really funny conversation. I'm not the wife's assistant, but because I'm his executive assistant, I'm going to help her as much as I possibly can. She was wearing a bracelet that said Gemini. So I asked her, oh my God, girl, you're a Gemini? She's like, yeah, girl. Are you? Yeah. We get to talking. Turns out my boss's wife has the same exact chart as Duff.
Which is
Everybody is very
honestly
excited.
hilarious.
The only one not very stoked is my boss finding out that I am a Gemini because his familiarity with his wife. And she said something like, babe, don't worry, she doesn't have ADHD. And I was like, girl, I think the problem is not that I don't have ADHD, it's that I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire, I'm sorry. Because fuck, if I was, we wouldn't be anymore. But very sweet, very nice. It's been great because like first week I worked from home. Second week I was in New York. This week I'm at their house. Like I'm doing things. I'm not bored. I'm happy to be there. Everybody's really great. There's very high expectations, but I love to live up to those. And yeah, things are great.
Good. I'm so glad.
I know. It's such a nice, like, refreshing little moment for me.
That is a very nice and refreshing little moment. Cheers.
Cheers to that. That being said, I had a thought. In my budgeting mind, I was like, all right, how can I make more money?
Okay.
Granted, thankfully, I don't currently need a side hustle. It's just like this like week. And again, like we're good. But all of a sudden I was like, I think I'm gonna like, can I talk about like family reparations?
What do you mean? Oh.
All being said, I am quite sure that I have been the cheapest daughter, the cheapest child.
Why do you
Why?
think that?
Okay, I have lists.
Okay.
First, and these things are relatively basic, but also let's not take them for granted. Never been arrested. No trouble.
None of us have.
Hold on, I'm not done. No trouble with the law as like tickets and stuff. Not as a child, not as an adult. Never had braces. Never went to rehab. None of us have, but.
Very important that you state those things.
And the biggest cash grab of them all is that I, at the mature age of 39, have never gotten married. And I'm not planning on having children. And if I do get married, the likelihood of it being a financial burden on mom and dad is slim. I am 39. I would 100% marry an older man.
Who would pay for it?
Who would pay for it? So that's that. And then let's discuss my contributions, because we can begin with Thanksgiving, but it doesn't end there, because I am the person that shows up first on Fridays and helps with setting the table and cooking and whatnot. And mom and dad are paying their fair share, like they're repaying by babysitting Jeff. Invaluable. But yeah, maybe something to talk about. I'm gonna make Shabbat dinner this week real interesting.
You know, I think that some things like here, some things there. You know what I mean? Like, sure.
No.
But yes, they definitely spent the most on Tommy.
Good move. Good move. This is a good time to talk about it when Jesse isn't here.
I will say that with my wedding, I was an absolute, dare I say, Nazi about the budgeting. Like, I believe that I was able to keep it at, I think that the final number was 56. And yeah, that's because I was...
1,000.
Dare I? Yes. No, $56.
No, honestly, I was like, there's no way it was 5,600.
No. The venue itself was the most expensive
Stunning worth it.
thing, I believe. Or, no, the food, obviously. But
Stunning worth it.
But
it was really good.
Yeah, the food was excellent. We were recommended this specific like food. They're
Oh my
called
God,
Miami.
the tasting for it was so fun.
Super fun. Miami-Dade Food Group, Dade County Food Group. They're really good. They also just did Tommy and Jess's baby shower.
That was them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Thoughts. I have thoughts.
but yeah, their pasta wasn't the best for sure.
The meatballs were redonkulous.
Yeah, but the meatballs,
the pasta
amazing.
was
Overcooked.
entirely. It was a clump. Like, I didn't eat any of the pasta. Like, I think I took a bite because I was like, this will definitely send my tummy like a brick. Meatballs were not like, oh my God, out of this world. I should have taken those.
Making mass amounts of pasta,
It's hard.
is not easy. Keeping it warm, and in sauce will keep it cooking and absorbing whatever liquid is in the sauce.
My favorite was wrapping all of it to go for people. It was...
Mom and Dad have cartons of it in their freezer. So yeah, I've done my best at keeping things to a minimum and have asked for zero to no help for a really long time.
There you go.
So, it goes a little here and a little bit there.
You will have a baby. No? Maybe?
Perhaps in the future.
Okay.
But enough about Mom and Dad. Back to me.
Enough about money.
So, Aicu has had her new job opportunity, which we're all very excited about. I think that this
Which could potentially be a job opportunity for this one too.
Perhaps. This has been a long time coming, and I'm genuinely so happy for you because I feel like you have been on the
straight and narrow.
No, just on your little yellow brick road, moving from one little bus stop to another to eventually make it to this place.
Yeah.
And I feel like every step that you've taken up until this moment has led you to where you are in a very like good way, like in a very graceful way. You've just been on the up and up, and it's really, really cool and beautiful to see, and I'm genuinely very, very happy for you.
Dankeschön.
How
have you been?
Well, I got my period today, so I kind of...
We haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. It was fucking crazy.
Oh my God. So I also, last month, I got my period on the 3rd, because it was the day before July 4th. Sorry, my brain not working.
Period brain.
And so then August 3rd comes around, and I'm like, okay. August 4th comes around, and I'm like, I'm scared.
Where is she?
Finally, today, she came, she greeted us, and she greeted us, honestly, very respectfully. Like, she did not come in hot. It was a smooth transition into period. However, once she came in, I'm tired as hell, and my brain is not working.
Girl.
But
I love my birth control so much.
I can tell you that. So, a little bit about me. I owned a yoga studio, decided to close it. It was not right for me.
I love that post.
I did not need to do that. Thank you. I did not need to do that. Or I did need to do it to learn from it. I'm not meant at this moment in my life to own a yoga studio. And took a little hiatus, worked a stupid dead-end job until I was let go from that job, which is what initiated this beautiful thing that we have.
That's right.
Since then, I have gone back to teaching yoga. Now, teaching yoga is something that I genuinely enjoy doing, partly because I feel very passionately about yoga and the effects that it has had on me personally as an individual, physically, mentally, emotionally. I also like sharing it with people, not because I'm like, oh, spread the love and spread the magic, more so because I'm just like, I think that it helps to build character.
I feel like you're not at all that kind of yoga teacher.
No, not at all. It helps to build character, it helps to build discipline, it helps to like meet you with yourself and just be humble and real and fucking honest and not stupid. So while I love teaching yoga, it's also very difficult to make a living as a yoga teacher. And I am on the better end, like, of yoga teachers, not as far as like my skill set. Yes, I'm a good yoga teacher, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that like my income from yoga teaching is genuinely on like the better end of most yoga teachers. Most yoga teachers are teaching like 25 classes a week and making anywhere between like 20.
Sorry, I'm trying to see the reflection.
It looks like we're good.
Yeah.
Making anywhere between like 20, 25 to maybe $50 a class. Like, not making a lot of money. And it's the kind of thing that is very emotionally, very physically draining. And my end goal for a really long time has been...
And that's not even like, because they need to set aside money for tax.
Right, exactly.
Crazy.
And my goal for a long time has been to primarily focus on retreats and teacher trainings. I taught a teacher training this year. It was a very positive experience. I really, really enjoyed it. I like teaching teachers. I like teaching people that want to learn. Because a lot of times when people are just coming to a yoga class, they don't care.
Right.
They're not like...
It's a workout.
Right. For a lot of people, it is a workout.
For most people, it's...
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say most, but I feel like in Miami specifically, for most people, it's not like for the... instead of being like a mind-body, it's body.
100%. Thankfully, I will say that both in the studio that I owned and in the studio that I teach now, the people that are frequenting these studios are people that are looking for something more and have in the process of approaching it through the physical aspect, they have found that it has affected them mentally and emotionally as well. And so that which is how most people find yoga. I can say genuinely about myself too, that like I started practicing yoga because you told me for a really long time that I would love it. I thought that it would be easy. I went to the first class. I got humbled as fuck. And then from that moment on, I kept going in the beginning because of like how physically difficult and challenging it was. But then I started noticing like the genuine effect that it had on my brain and like
the peace. I don't like no, genuinely. One of the reasons I used to do yoga, like I used to do like 2 classes back to back. I would spend 3-4 hours in the studio. And aside from the fact that maybe I went a little too hard and I completely burned out, there was a really deep sense of like peace, but also I could not let go of the ego. Like I was very much like in my body and like also like looking at everybody around me, competing with everybody around me. And it was exhausting to me, and I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. But anyway, all of this to say that I have been trying to get to the point where I'm teaching primarily trainings and retreats. I've run many retreats throughout my almost 10 years of teaching yoga, and I recently found a yoga school that was looking for an additional teacher. They run a lot of teacher trainings per year, twice every month. They're like very condensed.
The mother-daughter team?
Yeah. Very intensive trainings. 15 days is like I think the shortest amount of time that you can have a training run for. So that's going to be a challenge for me, but I found them. We ended up really hitting it off. It's a mother-daughter owned business. They have 3 locations where they run trainings, one in Mexico, one in Joshua Tree, and one in British Columbia. And I'm teaching my first training with them in September.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Everything checked out? Good.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Wonderful, genuinely wonderful. I was able to speak to the mother as well the mom, this past Friday. I was on the phone with both of them, but I was able to ask the mom all the questions, and she was very, very, very fair, very kind, very like very easy to talk to work with. It seems to her the most important thing is that we work well together, that she cares about the people that she works with, she cares about her business. She said something along the lines of like, of course it's so important to me that you know what you're talking about, your integrity as a teacher, your professionalism, your ability to deliver and teach the content and material of the training. However, it's almost even more important to me that you are able to, that we kind of get along and that we mesh well, that we work well together, because
it's very intensive. There's a lot of like one-on-one time together with people who are going to begin as strangers.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of it, she said, she's like, if anyone were to come up to me telling me like, oh, Daphne taught this differently than how I learned it from my teacher at home, I would tell them like, well, isn't it great that you get to learn from a different perspective, from a different teacher, from a different point of view? I would never tell them like, oh no, let me talk to her about that. And so she was like, I kind of expect the same from you. Like if you think that we're not doing something the best way that we could, like please tell us that. And don't talk about that in front of other people, because like we're working together on this. Like it's in both of our interests to be in support of one another. And I'm like 100%. And that was actually a really big green flag to me, because I feel like a lot of times it's hard to find like grounded people in the world of yoga. Like unfortunately in the world of wellness and in the world of yoga, you find a lot of people who
you have like a guy that started out as a monk and now is like a multimillionaire and has a podcast. So.
Right, exactly. And it's not just that. People are because there is this essence of if you were to dilute a lot of material and look at like some of the philosophical teachings at face value without the nuance, then some of those philosophical values might say, that how another person's behavior is no reflection of you, and you just need to kind of like accept people as they are. It's not your fault.
So let them. Fuck that. But this is a Mel Robbins hating household here.
But it's not exactly like that. But because of values like that people like to pick and choose from the yoga practice, you find a lot of people that are like, oh, that wasn't communicated. Where it's like, no, literally, yes, it fucking was, bro. Are they what?
All brain dead?
Yeah, it feels.
I live in slow-mo.
And I'm like,
I'm not a stripper anymore.
Oh, what? Fucking wake up.
I'm not a porn star anymore.
Literally, I'm not. We're still not porn stars anymore. And
well, that's really, really exciting.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's the first training?
So I actually don't know yet.
Oh, a surprise! It's like those the Groupon vacations. Have you been?
I have
privy
been seeing
to those?
that. I have been seeing that. I actually want to. If you have anything to say about it, I would love to hear because I would love to know more about it. However, basically, my first one is either going to be in Joshua Tree or British Columbia. Either way, I'm super stoked because I've never been to either places.
Whoa!
And yeah.
BC is meant to be gorge. I hooked up with a guy from there once, very tall. He's not married. I feel like good luck, Chuck. Good for him though. Yeah, British Columbia is very nature. Very nature.
Yeah. So very, very exciting. I'm very excited. And I have my retreat in Portugal in October. So it's just like a lot of good, fun things.
I love that for you. Very, very excited.
What do you have to tell me about the Groupon trips?
To be fair, I haven't done a deep dive into them. It just kind of reminds me how when we were living in Israel and I would come here for the summer, one of my favorite things to do would be to go on Priceline and rent a car, but do like the Priceline special. So I would like pay a certain amount of money without knowing what I was getting, trusting that it was the best deal. And I loved that. I got to drive a Fiat 500, terrifying on I-95.
I love Fiat 500.
That thing is made out of plastic. You literally like feeling like you're like swaying through the I-95.
Dust in the wind.
I think it would be fun if you're a flexible person.
Yeah.
Now, I personally, when I take my time away from work, normal life, whatever, I am specific about the way that I like to spend my time because I don't love a beach vacation. I don't want to lounge all day.
Yeah.
So if it turns out that I'm going to the freaking Bahamas, with all due respect, sign me out. Not
Sign
interested.
me up.
Not up, out.
Sign me up.
No, not for me. But it seems like a really fun concept. I think that like when it comes to planning a trip, I like to have a bit more control.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, a little bit. I have questions.
Wait. I brought this up because
Yes.
I saw a couple on TikTok that did it. They were sent to none other than Hollywood Beach Boardwalk. No, I think we've already spoken about this. We've already expressed our thoughts and beliefs and ideas about
Deep
Hollywood.
appreciation, but also fear.
No, genuine fear. They were sent to Hollywood Beach Boardwalk to sleep there.
What hotel were they at?
It's like the red-ish building. It's
Oh,
like,
we were telling me he had his birthday. You weren't there. Were you there when we did the birthday on the rooftop? You weren't here.
CHC, I believe.
Yeah.
You guys went there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very surprising, honestly.
The rooftop restaurant was cute.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, they were sent there. Now, this is Hollywood Beach in the middle to end of July. First of all, unfortunately, because of global warming and because of the shit that's happening in the Amazon rainforest, and it's spilling out
hurricane
into the
season has
ocean-
been a thing since.
No. Hold on.
Sorry.
Because of shit that's being spilled out through the Amazon rainforest, and like I don't remember exactly what I heard about that, but because of bad, stupid fucking corporations that are polluting the environment and global warming.
Fuck them.
Sargassum is at an all-time high. Sargassum is that seaweed that washes up.
Oh, yeah, no, it's disgusting.
Washes up on the shore. Now, most
You
people...
can't see it from here, but in the mornings you can.
I'm sure you can. Most people don't know this. Sargassum is not just seaweed. It is like a living, breathing organism, basically, because that seaweed has a whole entire like ecosystem in it. There's so many.
They carry a ton of sea lice and shit.
Sure, but they have a lot of different animals that live in them. There's a fish that specifically lives in that sargassum.
That's kind of cute.
And it blends fully into it. There's so many crabs that live in it. So the reason that it stinks so bad when it washes up on shore is because they're all decaying and dying out on the sand. And so these people get, these people get to Hollywood Beach and they can't go into the water. And so all of the people that are at the hotel are on the rooftop at the pool. I have a serious aversion to like hotel pools unless it's literally just me and the people that I'm with in the pool, and maybe just like a couple other people.
I have a preference to adults only, but like when we went for my birthday, it was nice. It didn't feel too much.
No, not at all. Not at all. If there are few people in the pool, I'm cool with it. In this video that this girl posted, she's like, literally everybody that's at the hotel is at this pool. You see kids jumping, throwing water at each other, and I'm like, that's disgusting. I would literally never go into that water. That is so gross. It's also why I've never been big on like pool parties. Like I remember when I was young.
STDs up the asshole.
Liv used to have a sub club underneath Fontainebleau underneath Liv used to have another little club called Arcadia. Arcadia used to have pool parties at the Fontainebleau, Miami.
You're talking that's gross? Bro. I remember like going to Exit 66 in Fort Lauderdale. I didn't go in the pool, obviously. Obviously. I've been hanging out with a lot of New Yorkers. Obviously.
Yeah, it's gross. I've never been to Vegas, or like I've been to Vegas, but I've never been to like a Vegas pool party or anything like that.
You couldn't pay me.
I have absolutely no interest in going. That
None
sounds
whatsoever.
disgusting to me. I also know what happens at these parties. Like I know what's happening at these parties. So I know
drugs
that people are pissing,
salacious,
vomiting. Honestly, I'm sure that there's an occasional shark in that water. I'm positive.
A floater
of it.
for sure.
There's definitely a floater. Gross. I want nothing to do with it. So after that, they go eat at a bunch of different restaurants on Hollywood Beach Boardwalk, which once again, I'm like,
no,
babe.
but I'm sorry. Did they not have like an Uber account to take them elsewhere?
I don't know, but still, like,
you don't have to stay in Hollywood.
In her mind, she's like,
all they had to do was cross the street and go to La Tub.
Right, but there's this whole
or Gigi's
boardwalk in front of her. So in her mind, she's like, oh yeah, this is where.
Did they say where they were from?
No.
I think that matters.
Anyway, that scared me, and I was like, I feel like I should never do that because I will end up in a place like Hollywood Beach Boardwalk.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, the idea of it sounds adventurous. Let's call it that. Very adventurous. And I can tell you this much. My trips and my vacations are very deliberate, very thought through, and planned ahead of time. Not necessarily like every minute of every hour, but like I have an idea of what I'm doing. Because I have a certain standard, and more importantly, because I can pay for it. If I were on a much more strict budget, and I knew that it wasn't like a temporary thing, but like that is my life. That is my lifestyle. And I have to restrict my budget to a certain amount for vacations. And something like that came along where it gives me a vacation for a discounted price and it builds the whole thing from start to finish, all of it included, then yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the position that I'm in. And I hope that the people who get these vacations enjoy them. I also understand that there's different tiers.
I don't know. That was the most that I saw of it, and I was like, this is all I need to see.
Okay, now time for my questions. But before I will speak about my questions, I do want to tell you that in a surprising turn of events, I did cry at work today, but not because of work.
Oh, okay. Because of these questions?
No. These questions are cute. Although my boss's wife thinks that I don't have any attention deficit disorders, do. And often what I need is distraction while I'm doing something of having like other audio or visual in the background. So I'm like writing these emails, but I had like TikTok open and this video came on my fucking thing. If I speak about it, I might cry. Okay, we'll give it a shot. There's a school of dolphins in Australia.
Australia.
This mother dolphin, her calf died, but she's carrying him with them. And it's been days. And you see, I'm like teary-eyed. Like you see them like swimming and his tiny little body comparative to like everybody else in the school. And it was devastating. I literally like am standing in this massive, stunning, gorgeous kitchen. There's people working everywhere. And I'm standing there like... Anyway, question time.
Okay.
I needed to tell you this.
Wait, I'm really, really sorry. You just reminded me very, very, very quickly. I'm so sorry. I want to hear your questions. I recently started rewatching Orange is the New Black after not having watched it in
Yo, I've been thinking about that.
years. It's been ages since I watched it. Started rewatching it. It's such a fucking excellent show.
Were we like ESPNing with each other? Because
totally.
I definitely like was thinking that too.
But every time that she's on the phone, there is the woman that's standing next to her bawling, crying. And honestly,
Wait, I feel like that's how I would be.
If I was in Bribs, I would just constantly be on the phone, crying, wailing, sobbing.
I imagine that my first call would be to dad and then be like, Aicu, I'm busy. I'm next to a machine. And then I would call mom and she'd be like, I'm walking into Pilates. Can I call you?
I'm so sorry.
The other day I called her for something. And like for some reason my audio wasn't working on my phone. I think that like Apple is trying to sway me to get a new phone. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Apple.
So I had to turn off my phone, but like in that time, like I didn't understand what was going on because I had my AirPod in. I thought that something was wrong with it. I called her like 4 times. So she calls me, and again I can't hear her. I turn the phone off. I turn it back on. I call her again.
In the middle of class.
She's in the middle of Pilates class, and I'm like, "Why are you even answering?" She was like, "You called me 4 times. I thought something happened." And I'm like, "Oh no, that's fine. Call me later."
Okay, now to your question.
Question time. These are just like cutesy hypotheticals.
Perfect.
No, not all. The first one is hypothetical. The second one too. Okay. If you didn't like my significant other, would you tell me? And there's like a continuation to the question. Hypothetically, even though I love Adam, if I didn't like your significant other, would you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes and yes. Like, I think, first of all...
Would you look for an in? Be like, ooh, this is a good time to tell her that her boyfriend is a fucking piece of shit.
I would be waiting every single day at the edge of my seat until I had found the right little slit in the timeline to be able to tell you. But yeah, I'm physically incapable of not speaking.
Right. I feel like if you met my significant other and you didn't like him, you would tell him to his face.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to hide it to him.
Yeah.
And then you would see that too. But I would definitely find a way to tell you. And yeah, like I would expect, I think that it is dependent on like why. If it's off the bat, I don't like this person, then yes, I think that it is really, really important. It's not like a sudden change.
It's a gut feeling. Like as soon as like vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the last time that I didn't like a significant other of yours was when you were in high school, but I don't think I've ever shied away from telling you how I feel about your boyfriends, and I would definitely want you to tell me too.
Yeah.
Second question, if you started a forest fire, would you confess?
Yeah, immediately. I would
Really?
immediately call the authorities and tell them that I started the forest
You
fire.
would say that you started it?
Yes, I would immediately call them and tell them this was a huge fucking mistake. Please take care of it immediately.
I
Yeah.
don't know that I would take responsibility.
No. It needs to be taken care of in that moment. Wildfire.
That's fine, but it can be taken care of without. It can be taken care of without confessing to the crime.
No, it can't. What if it can't? What if it's spreading like literal fucking wildfire? You know how wildfire spreads.
Wildfire spreads pretty
it
fast.
spreads like wildfire. So if it's out of your control in that moment, you have to call the authorities.
Okay.
And I expect you to do the same. Don't
I
be
would
like those
definitely-
LA people that started those fires last year.
Motherfuckers. No, I would definitely call the authorities. I don't know that I would take responsibility.
This crazy girl just started this fire. She ran away.
She ran away. Her name is Daphna. Go look for her.
Run!
Okay. Third question and last question, really. What is your favorite karaoke song? I think I know, but I have an idea of two, and I can't narrow them down.
I wonder if you're thinking of the two that I'm thinking of.
Can I? God damn! I wish we had like boards and we could do like the newlywed game.
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, no, write it on your computer or your phone, and I'll write it on mine.
How do I do that where it could be big enough for people to see?
Notes.
It won't be big enough. Fuck it, just tell me what you...
No, you need to write it. Even if we can't, like, everybody can see it, you need to write it.
Okay.
Let's see if I got them right.
Okay.
The first one is Butterfly,
Okay.
and the second one is Juicy. Am I right?
It's the other way around, but...
Yes! Show the world.
Proof. I know, so this is a fun fact about me. When I was in high school, there was like a part of me that thought that I was like Notorious B.I.G. and reincarnated.
Although I'm pretty sure he was still alive when you were born.
He died in 96,
Yeah.
so.
2 years old.
Wait, I believe it was 96. I'm pretty sure it is. But I was obsessed with him. He's still my favorite rapper. I think he was the greatest rapper of all time. Did Biggie die? He died in 97, excuse me.
Some will say that he's still alive.
Well, no, it's mostly that they talk about Tupac being still alive.
Right, I know, but like, it's related.
Okay. And I know almost all of, well, not all of his songs, but I know a lot of his songs completely by
The
heart.
discography is good in that head.
However, my favorite song, and I think that this is like a fan favorite, like I think that everybody in the
Juicy's
world like loves Juicy, but Juicy, it's just, honestly, I think that it's the most perfect song. Like, I think that it is the most perfect song.
It's a good song.
It's the most perfect, it's the most iconic, it's the best song ever.
When I think of Biggie, if it's not related to you, I think of Big Papa.
More than I think that you think of Big Papa because that's what she's dancing to in 10 Things I Hate About You.
I'm sure it's related. I don't know if it's like
And that was like your
100%
favorite movie.
I
feel like.
love that movie.
Yeah, same. That movie made me fall in love with Heath Ledger.
In that movie
Incredible,
is what
incredible.
I've always wanted.
Incredible.
A light wavy curl in like a natural blonde.
Oh, gorgeous.
Wait, do you know what my favorite?
So I want, there's one that I can think of, but the only reason that I can think of it is because we did karaoke together and that's what you sang. And we were plastered.
You were plastered.
We both were. And that was Maria Maria.
Oh, that one time, girl, I couldn't sing. I had like a really raspy. This was also like
Maria.
I wasn't singing like that. I was Maria, Maria. I had like freaking what is it, laryngitis. I couldn't speak. And the fucking guy that was like doing the thing was like, men sing that song.
Okay, but hold on.
That's not it.
Not it. No. Definitely Celine Dion.
Hint, no.
What?
I can't do Celine Dion.
Okay. Wow. I guess I'm at a loss.
We literally sat here in this living room and I pulled out my karaoke machine and I sang it to you.
Oh. What's their name? Spice Girls. Viva Forever.
Indeed. Viva Forever by the Spice Girls. I feel like it really like is good for my range.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Although today, I had a moment where I was like, oh my God, I haven't heard Heartbreaker by Mariah Carey in so long.
Heartbreaker, you got the best
And I
of
gotta
me.
tell you, next time I'm in a private karaoke room and I have a bucket of beer, you best fucking believe that I'm doing both her and Jay-Z's parts.
Hell yeah. I love Heartbreaker, and her number one ever is, what is it called?
Always Be My Baby?
Forever?
All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No, hold on. Where's my girl? We were at a bar once and it was playing, and we were with a bunch of guys and they wouldn't shut up about like whatever guys talk about, fucking fantasy.
Oh, Fantasy's good.
Yeah, I love fantasy.
Although my favorite fantasy song is not by Mariah Carey.
What is it?
Lick you from your head to your toes. And I wanna
Oh my God.
move
So
from
Adam
there
and I
down
went
to
to
the
go
down
see
the
a
flow.
stand-up comedy show this past Saturday.
Oh, they love that.
We do, and you would love the person that we went to go see. His name is Usama Siddiqui. He's Bangladeshi.
The likelihood of me loving any stand-up comedy
I
show
think that you
is
would.
slim.
I think that you would love him, and I think that you would have a crush on him.
Show me his face.
He's hot. He's not that he's hot so much as he's got,
Je ne sais quoi.
yeah, he's got a thing going on.
Oh, I like a thing.
And he's like super mega cross-eyed, or he has like a super mega lazy eye, but he makes it work for him. He's handsome. Like, he is a handsome dude. He's tall. He's like 6 feet tall. And he's fucking funny as shit.
I don't know, man. Is it good?
Yeah, I would say that's vanilla and not caramel, but I feel like when you go to places, they always mix that up.
I didn't go to a place. It's literally on the container.
That's what I mean. Like, when you get something that's store-bought, it's like never for real.
It's nice. It's very light.
Yeah, it's nice. But do you taste caramel?
A little bit. It tastes like burnt caramel.
A faint caramel, primarily vanilla. Vanilla. Anyway, so we went to see this show. He was fucking hilarious, and everybody that was before him was also really, really funny. Mm-hmm. At the Improv, there's always a host. And so there's always a host, and there's always 1 to 2 openers before the headliner. So you're either seeing 2 or 3 people before you see the headliner. Like, a lot of warming up of the crowd is happening.
I've only been there twice, one for Alana Glazer and one for...
You went to see Alana Glazer?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. That's surprising.
Wait, didn't we go together?
No. I've never seen her.
We went with Sol and Jess.
That was not Alana Glazer.
That was 100%. Oh, no, not... Alana from... Oh, that's not her last name. It's similar, though. Isn't it? From, Fuck. I'm getting old.
Alana Glazer is from Broad City.
Broad City. Yeah. Because there's another one, the tall blonde one.
Alana Schlesinger.
Same. But no, we went to see Alana Glazer.
Are you sure?
Do you remember going with Jess?
Yes.
Okay, that's who we went to see.
Really?
Because the only other time I'd ever been there was when Rona invited me to join her to see Jared Freed.
I don't know who that is.
He's like a New York,
Oh, I know who
Boca
that is. I know
Jewish
who that
guy.
is.
Honestly, it was decent.
He does like TikTok videos and stuff, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow,
continue.
I do not remember seeing her.
It was underwhelming.
Well, yeah, she's underwhelming, I feel like.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm annoyed by her. Anyway,
You're allowed.
yeah. She makes stupid fucking dumb comments.
Broad City was amazing.
Broad City was
and it will
iconic,
live
amazing.
forever.
And I'm obsessed with Broad City, and it is fucking phenomenal. But not every comedian is set up to be a stand-up comedian. That is a whole other skill set that most people just simply don't have. I think it's the hardest job in the world, genuinely, and we're not going to expand on that. So the other people that we were...
I'm sorry, did you just say that being a stand-up comedian is the hardest job in the world?
Yeah, I think it's like
Wow.
the hardest. But that's why I said we're not going to expand on it, because I know that you think otherwise. Anyway, one of the host of the night, her name is Ellie. She's a Miami woman, and she calls herself your fairy god Pita.
Oh, that's good.
And she's like, okay, everybody, I'm your fairy god Pita. It took me an hour and 5 million years to get to the Dania Beach Improv. Like, fucking hilarious.
I feel like I think she was there for Jared.
She may have been there when we were there, because I've seen her before. And she has told she's talked about some of the same things before, but like every time I've seen her, she always brings new material. And
Are
that
you a
is
fan?
super impressive,
Are you
in my
following
opinion.
her
Yeah.
on socials?
I am not. I will. I made myself that
Are you
promise.
really a fan of stand-up comedy if you're not following your favorite stand-up comedians and supporting them
First
in
of
all
all,
their
I
endeavors?
do follow my favorite comedians. My favorite comedian, though, at the moment that I really like and I really wish to see is Jordan Jensen. She is a female comic, and she's, God, I love her.
Thoroughly unimpressed.
I love her so much.
What was it what Adam said? And I was like, I don't know who this person is. I've literally never heard their
Adam
name, but I
Ray.
really love their drag.
Adam Ray.
You're saying it like it's a name that I should know.
Aicu, because he is like, first of all, he's been in comedy for years.
What does it matter to me if I don't watch comedy shows?
That I don't know. I guess you're right.
Has he been invited to be on the Met red carpet?
Definitely not.
Has he been on Saturday Night Live? That's comedy. That's sketch comedy. I watch that.
Sketch comedy. Sketch comedy is brilliant, in my opinion, and
I love sketch comedy, particularly Saturday Night Live, because they don't shy away from sensitive topics.
No, I don't think that he's been on SNL. Okay. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I will say that, because he's...
Never seen that face. Do love a man in drag, though.
Excellent.
Love.
He's excellent. He's brilliant. He's really smart. And the reason that I say that I think that stand-up comedy, because we divulged a little bit, is the hardest job in the world, is because I think it requires very, very high levels of intelligence to be able to talk about sensitive topics and to deliver it in a way that is still funny and not...
Yeah, but first of all, sorry to cut you off. Second
It's
of all,
subjective.
Funny is subjective. Let's begin with that.
100%.
Many things that people are rolling their asses off, I am barely smiling.
Uh-huh.
Not me personally. I feel like there's also things that I think that are hilarious and other people don't find funny at all. Mm-hmm. But I think that most of the very famous stand-up comedy people, comics, whatever, that are in the very public eye, that I have seen their work, it's beyond underwhelmed. I think they're fucking dumb.
I disagree, but it's fine. This is why we will leave it at that.
What's his face? Gillis? Right?
Oh, Shane Gillis?
That motherfucker can jump off a bridge.
I think that
Did not like his shit.
I think he's been funnier, but it's actually funny that you say that. He reminds me so much of Jack. He's Jack.
You know what's funny though? Jack is Jack, and Jack is wonderful, and we love him on a personal level. I don't know that I would support Jack through a freaking stand-up comedy act.
Oh, I would. You don't find him funny? You don't find Jack funny?
in conversation. I've never seen him tell me a joke though.
Right, but in conversation. A lot of these people are doing it in a sort of
But it's not a conversation. They're literally standing on a stage with a fucking spotlight on their face and a fucking microphone in their hand.
Sure, but there's a lot of comics that work primarily with like crowd work, and so they're creating
And they're
conversation.
heckling. Like they're like talking shit to
No,
people.
the people in the crowd are hecklers. You're coming to see their reaction because their reaction is funny. That is part of what makes them
And
funny.
I stand by my personal feeling.
The same way that your reactions are funny, like when the faces that you make, the things that you have to say, like.
And I would never pretend like I can be a fucking stand-up comic.
For sure, same.
I know,
but
fucking
that's
funny.
also why I think it's so hard because getting the courage to stand up on that stage.
Nobody's forcing them to be up there. They could be funny in conversation in private.
That doesn't not make it hard.
You know, sometimes pooping is hard.
Sure, yeah.
And then I get up and I'm like, maybe not right now.
Okay.
No,
I hear you.
When I come across. Like every once in a while my algorithm will like betray me and like show me, and like when my algorithm betrays me, it's like one of three things. A
yoga video.
Anima. Not an enema. Anime. I like watching Studio Ghibli and stuff like that, but like I'm not an anime person, and like why am I watching this like Japanese illustration with like really invasive American
Sexual.
accent? No, not sexual at all. Like American, like, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, not for me.
That's crazy.
Not interested. Second is, unfortunately, stand-up comedy. Third is streamer content. Like, this and this got into a fight. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
No.
Why am I seeing people just feel like, no, not interested. And the ones that are stand-up comics, it is diverse. Like, it'll be any stand-up comic in any little dingy fucking basement with a microphone. And
Yeah.
I can assure you that I've never laughed.
I feel you. It's a subjective thing. I've always been obsessed with stand-up comedy. I used to have on my little iPod, tiny little iPod Slim thing, a whole Dane Cook set that I would like listen to fall asleep.
I like Dane Cook, but I think that like I liked it then, and I recently rewatched it because I was like, maybe something is broken within me. I remember laughing at Dane Cook, and I didn't find it funny anymore. I think I've grown out of it.
Yeah.
I'm too adult now.
It's okay. It's okay to grow out of things.
Cheers.
To growth.
To growth.
To growth.
To growth. I love it.
Do you have any cigarettes?
Yeah.